Referred by some scholars as World War Zero, the Russo Japanese War was a prelude to the global conflicts that would shake the world in the decades to come. A conflict between newly industrialized Japan and Tsar Nicholas II's Imperial Russia, it began in early February of 1904 and ended with the Treaty of Portsmouth in September of 1905, following peace negotiations mediated by Teddy Roosevelt. Wary of growing Russian influence in the regions of Korea and Manchuria following the Sino-Japanese War in 1895, Japan increased the size of their military and made a formal alliance with Great Britain, Russia's global rival at the time, in order to pursue their regional ambitions instead of backing down. The formal alliance between Great Britain and Japan gave the Japanese a safety net that they needed in order to thwart Russian encroachment. By February 6, 1904, diplomatic negotiations failed to quell the eventual armed conflict that began soon after a surprise attack by the Japanese at Russia's naval base at Port Arthur. While Japan won several victories early on, it was apparent the heavy losses inflicted by both sides could not be sustained by Japan's much smaller population and resources in comparison. It was Japan's naval superiority that ultimately allowed them to end the war on their terms following a crushing defeat of Russian ships at the Battle of Tsushima Straits in May 27, 1905. Following the successful peace negotiations at Portsmouth, New Hampshire in September of 1905, it is believed that over 150,000 men and women, including 20,000 Chinese civilians, lost their lives in the conflict.